Once upon a time, on a rainy Tuesday, I went to the flea market like I usually do every once in a while. You never know what you might find. I found shit like a Crazy Frog CD, a fishing documentary, the Battlefield Vietnam soundtrack, and a CD of some random fucker's brain scans one time. Anyways, I went there today and I saw a table at the very corner of the field, headed by a gay old man. He looked pretty creepy, like he could rock your forum at any moment. Despite feeling this way, I went to go see what he was selling. After speaking to him for a couple of minutes, he offered me a copy of Donkey Kong 64. His asking price was very low, so I decided to take it off of his hands, because I love the Donkey Kong franchise. I got home that night very late because I was out watching a film with my friends, but even though I was tired as hell, I thought, yeah, fuck it, I'll play Donkey Kong 64. When I looked at the game cartridge, I noticed something was wrong immediately. For one, Chunky Kong's face was scribbled out with black Sharpie and had the words "gone" put over the top of him. Second, Lanky Kong was nowhere to be seen at all. However, like an idiot, I decided to put it in my N64 anyway. Immediately, the rare logo appeared, followed by the rest of the intro, but there was no noise at all. It was like Donkey Kong was dancing to nothing rather than the DK rap. It stopped abruptly halfway through, so I had a look at the save files. One of them already had data attached to it, under the name "I'm Back." I didn't know what this meant, so I decided to load it up. That was the worst mistake of my life. Upon loading the level, I regretted ever buying this game. The trees, they were covered in hyper-realistic blood, the grass was covered in jism, and only Donkey Kong was available to play. The only area that you were able to walk to was to the end of a tunnel that I didn't recognize from the actual game. That's when I saw Chunky Kong and Lanky Kong were both dead on the floor, pouring out the same hyper-realistic blood as what was on the trees. At this point, I felt myself wanting to be sick, and I threw up all over my carpet. I also accidentally shat myself, but that's unrelated. I just have really bad bowel control, brother. After what felt like years, I reached the end of the tunnel. And that's when he appeared. It was Redneck Kong. He proceeded to reach his hand outside of my TV screen and grabbed my cock, so I screamed at the top of my lungs, and my neighbors burst into my house, but by that time, I was already scarred for life. I will never forget the words he said as he reached out to my dick. Expand dong.